Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode here on RevStoration. And yep, me and the old man, we back at it again. And we're gonna do our first start of 2023. We hope today. But guess what? The old man's been doing some horse trading, and we got a whole big plan coming up for the next probably 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 episodes. The old man he's made it happen. So y'all, will see you after the intro. If having fun was against the law, we would be guilty as charged. All we are is shady shade tree mechanics from Butts County. Yep, the tail end of the world, just having fun. If you're interested in this kind of journey, come along. I'm David, I go by Rev here on YouTube. My daddy, also known as the Old Man, my wife, Nikki T. All we like to do is have fun and enjoy ourselves. So if you're interested in that journey, if you're interested in not learning how to do it, but just seeing the craziness of how we do it, come along for the journey here on RevStoration. Well, hey y'all, once again, I'm David. I go by Rev here on YouTube. We appreciate y'all watching the channel. We've got the sun over here, and I mean, it's putting all kind of weird looking reflections on my face, but here I am. And this is my daddy. I also call him the Old Man. It's a term of endearment. We thank y'all for watching. One of the things that we're gonna do today is the Old Man has done some horse trading. Y'all remember that Plymouth Fury the Old Man had? We've been looking for a 383 forever, and they're like diamonds in the rough. And when you find one, it is rough to get money out your pocket to pay for it. So we found a fellow that said, hey, I want that Plymouth Fury. And Old Man said, well, what you got? And he said, well, I got a 63 Comet. Old Man said, oh, he's got a 63 Comet. Then he said, I got a Volkswagen Bug. Then he said, how many square bodies?
Got 2 square bodies.
Got 2 1979 square bodies. One of them's a short bed with a title to it, and the other one is a long bed with no title to it.
It's purple.
It's purple, yeah. We got the purple, and the old fella just told us, one of them up here just said it's mean when you get it cranked, but it needs a flywheel, and it said something about water and oil coming out. That didn't sound good, did it?
Did.
We don't know anything.
I think you're talking about, well, I don't know what you're talking about.
We don't know anything about that one, but guess what, y'all? Here's a 1963 Mercury Comet. Yeah, it is a 4-door flavor, but if you think about it just for a moment, not only is it a 4-door flavor, this is what in the Falcons, this would be called a deluxe, because you see the chrome package here. Got the old chrome. Chrome won't get you home, but it'll make you look good getting there. And they don't call them, when they don't call them, they call them custom. If you see, this is a Comet Custom. So that's the first sign that we like this car. We come on down, once again, it's got too many doors. It's got too many doors, but it's still got nice doors. It's got a little bit of a rust hole right down here that's gonna need a whole rear quarter panel. But y'all look at that. Look at the, I mean, the back end of that car that's a good looking car. Got fins, we got another fantastic Ford, Old Man. And let's see what else. We got trees growing around it. So the Old Man's gonna get his chainsaw here in just a minute. We're gonna have to cut it out. Somebody run into a tree, I assume. The brakes didn't work when they were, oh Lord, Old Man, did you see this?
Yeah.
Did y'all see? Woo, look at there. That says 260. So it is the V8 flavor. So it's gonna be fun. And of course this side's got a few little trees growing around it. The Old Man's got he's got 2 tires.
I got 4 tires.
You got 4?
I got 4 tires.
He got a whole set of tires to put on this rig. So what we want to do today, the idea is we're going to dig into it, and we're going to see if we can get her to crank. If we can get her to start, then we're going to know that it's a good deal, that the Old Man has got one running engine for a car that don't even have an engine. I think it's a good trade. But then it's going to come with 3 others, so I think it'll work out all right. Old Man, you want to open the hood? Woo! He told me we hadn't looked. The Old Man has looked, but we hadn't looked in here.
Briar bush get you.
Well, that briar bush. Oh yeah, everybody's been wondering, old man. Hold on now. Everybody's been wondering about his old hand. There it is, y'all.
I don't supposed to do nothing for another month.
So
here we go.
He ain't gonna be doing anything. I'm gonna be doing all the muscle. Y'all say all I do is talk, but I'm gonna talk and try to get this thing running today. I said he ain't doing anything. Now he's trying to figure out how to open the hood. We'll be back in a minute. Hold on. Woo! All right, old man. We got it up with surgical precision. I mean, we made it happen. Don't be using that hand too much now. Oh, that thing will run in 5 minutes, y'all. It's got acorns on top of it. It's got rat turds on top of it.
He said they were.
Don't just stick your hand in there, especially your hand with
these little things right here. He said they were China berries.
That make them
come off that China berry bush.
You know what they do? They make them squirrels go crazy. The rats too, I assume. So there's our 260. It is a V8. It's got 2 valve covers, even though you can't see the valve cover over here. Look at there. That is full. I mean, this is I told the old man.
I didn't bring a leaf blower.
Y'all know what I told the old man? I told the old man this Mercury Comet is kind of crappy. It is. Look at all that. It's something. Look at that. Y'all look at that. That is a nest. I'm on. Are we gonna? Oh, we got.
Camera ain't no light.
Look at there, y'all. That's a pile of poo. All right, y'all know what we gonna do, right? We're gonna have this thing running in a few minutes. We'll see y'all. We know we didn't set this in here. Look at that. It ain't as thick as I was thinking, but it's in there. Look at that. Oh.
This back cover, you can't even see it on this side.
Look at that. Oh man.
Power steering too.
We're gonna, yeah, I even got a power steering pump on this though. It's a custom, it's a nice little rig.
Dig it out with my hands.
Don't dig it out with your hands. We're gonna have to get something on it. It's got sticks. Look at there.
Why did they put a stick in there?
That's a big old, that's
like
squirrel.
a bullhorn, don't it? No, I don't know.
I don't know what kind of bull you talking about. Ooh.
Look at here.
Spark plug wires been eating on.
You don't think I'm gonna pull that?
Woo! We got any spark plug wires?
No, I didn't bring none. Look at here. Look at all those sticks.
Y'all look at this.
They didn't chew the
I don't reckon that right there is gonna fire, old man. We're gonna have a miss.
We'll take them off foot.
What you talking about? Yeah. You ain't got nothing to wash your hands with. Get in there, old man. Is that your bad hand? You can't
That's
use.
my bad one. Look at all them sticks.
This baby will be running.
Moves back here now. You're gonna have to holler. Somebody gotta have some relief in here.
Yeah, that's right.
Get them all stuff in here. Somebody gotta have some relief.
The old Jerry Clower. I don't know if y'all heard that story. Jerry Clower said he had an old fella that thought he was hunting coons, and said he had a fella with him that said, "I'll climb that tree. I'll get that coon down." Said he jumped up on that tree and said he went up that tree and didn't know that coon wasn't a coon. Said it was old polecat. And said that cat started getting him, and said that fella hollered, "Shoot up here amongst us. One of us got to have some relief." So he didn't care if it hit him or the cat. He just wanted to be out of there. So the old man is he's cleaning this out. Probably too much.
Brought a blower, shouldn't I?
You should have blown a shovel. How about let's take the breather off and get that?
Well, I'm scared we'll get this in the carburetor. I'm hoping this thing got a carburetor and ain't froze up on it.
Well, I think
there's thermostat out of the whatever you call it. It's not.
you hope the engine ain't stuck. We ain't had no fun with those stuck engines recently. But
I can see a breather on a valve cover on this side now.
yeah, everything is there in this old 260.
I found me a little hole here, trying to shovel this down the hole. I hope that's hitting the floor down there and not catching up on something else. Catch fire.
We ain't worried about fires either, are we? We good at those. So.
I can see the coil.
Oh, it's got a coil in there?
Yeah, it's got a coil on it. I can see it now. Didn't see it a while ago.
I'm good mind to hook
generator car.
I tell you, I think we're gonna take the hood off when we get to dragging it down the road here in a little bit and just let all that mess just blow. That might be a good idea, old man.
We ain't gonna crank it with all this on it. Then you take that breather off, we're gonna be able to see something, because it's still piled up, slap up to the bottom on the back.
Well, I think we need to get the breather off so we can get to it.
Take it off. We won't get it in the carburetor, but look at here. I'm fixing to pull out another wad. Get them sticks and canes. That's about as clean as I can get it.
All right, y'all. The old man has
need to take the breather off.
Yeah.
I mean the cap.
Take it off and see.
Yeah, oh, it's got a filter in it. Oh boy, it's got a filter in it.
And a good
Oh, good gosh, we'll keep that filter in there.
Leave the filter in it. Let me
show a picture of that when I did take it off. They went through this thing and they had a nice little, what would you call a round?
That is a gooey. That's still a gooey one right there. So that's a recent one.
Man.
Something
What do you call a round motel?
A round motel? Yeah. I don't have a clue, old man.
I don't either. What do you call that Regency up in Atlanta with that big old
this.
what
does that just pick up?
I hope it do.
Yes, it does.
Uh-oh, it's connected over here.
Ooh, they don't be hitting it too much now. Been telling the old man not to.
It's connected down here. It won't come loose right there. See,
is it you got a screw on the top? You sure?
But it's connected to the manifold down there. Or
But that disconnects right here.
Yeah, I know.
Got a screw on the top.
I don't see nothing.
All right, we'll tap it with this, and while I'm picking it up. Don't be using your bad hand now.
We're gonna have to get to the screws.
All right, y'all, we're gonna go get some lefty loosey righty tighty
There's
juice.
a screw in here.
I told him it was a screw in there. He wasn't listening to nobody. That Auto Pro 3055 filter saved us. Pull it out, old man. We got the screw out that I told the old man was there. And look at that carburetor, y'all. He got some old dirt daubers. You gonna dump it out over here?
I don't know.
Old rat runs out. Oh. They got a whole bunch of.
How'd they get in there? You won't go that way.
I don't know how they got in there, because they had to come up through this tube.
Yeah.
They had to come up through here.
They went through there. But
That's closed.
It's closed.
Unless they learn how to push the door, open the door.
They had a door on this thing, huh?
Uh-huh. But y'all, there she is. Got an old Autolite 2100 on it. Probably an original carburetor. I mean, I'm gonna do what I can to knock these.
I wonder if they wedge their way in, because you can push it down.
Oh, I'm sure they figured it out. Old dirt daubers. Y'all look at that. I mean, it is, whew. This is worse than, I mean, it's in there. Rake all this stuff out. Don't get your hand in there. If I can do it with this, let me do it with this.
What I'm afraid of, you putting it all in on that manifold. We'll get this thing cranked.
When we get it cranked, we're gonna put it in gear. Look at you, losing my tools already, old man. You ain't supposed to be working now.
You know this thing's got a Motorcraft oil filter on it?
Well, I'm sure that's all they had when they did when they changed the oil last.
Is the original?
It could be. Look at all of that, y'all. I'm hoping, because everything is just China berries, so I'm thinking maybe this is
still good to the carburetor return on the accelerator.
Yeah, all those springs are still good, so we're hoping she's not locked. We're gonna try that in a minute. Watch your hand. Let's see. She's a little crusty, old man. Little crusty.
I would be too old on it. Spray that thing once we can get to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna send the old man back to his house for a blower. Man, it'd be good if we had a blower right now, wouldn't it? I got some hose I'm gonna hook up to the tailpipe of Pudding, and I'm just gonna give her the onions and blow all this off. We're gonna do some cleaning on this engine, y'all, and we'll get back. We'll start putting some juice on it to make it where hopefully the carburetor will loosen up. There goes losing my tools again, and we'll put my tools up before the old man loses them, and we'll see y'all in a minute.
Now,
That old man is just digging in when he ain't supposed to. But watch out, old man. Let me check the oil.
that oil in it. It's black.
Oh, old man said he has done checked the oil, but look at it, y'all. It is it's black. I don't see any water either.
No water. It didn't have water, but it's black.
I mean, it's
black.
he got his goodie out of that. So let's get her right down in the hole. The carburetor is stuck a little. So we're going to work and spray on the carburetor. Could be a lot of things, but I'm gonna go get a crank. I'm gonna go get a bolt on the crank, and we're going to see now if the motor's stuck. We're hoping and praying it's not, but that's what I'm gonna do first. All right, y'all, let's see. Oh, she ain't
moving. Look at this. Even the generator over here is turning. It's turning pretty free. Be sitting here since 95, and that's 27 years.
All right, y'all, so we're gonna roll her all the way around. I don't hear any crazy noises. It's a good sign, old man. It don't sound bad. I mean, I'm not hearing any.
He said it was low miles. The old woman he bought it from, what he said now, that it had low miles on it.
Well, I know it's had low miles since 95.
Yep, had no miles.
All right, y'all, so she's rolling all the way around, which is a good thing. If she turns, she'll crank. All right, y'all, upon further investigation, we found out that number 5 ain't gonna fire. But then we found out that number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 ain't gonna fire either. Cause that old coil wire is Wi-Fi. I mean, it's that rat chewed it right in two. So we know that ain't gonna work. But as we were clearing out the gunk, we got the carburetor to move, which is a good thing. We're still gonna spray the outside here, kind of get it good and lubed up, and we know the motor rotates without a doubt. It rotates all the way around, so that's good. So after we spray the carburetor, then we're going to dig into the distributor, and we're going to see what the inside of the distributor looks like, or the under the distributor cap, see what it looks like. But all in all, old man, it's good news so far, ain't it?
So far, good news.
Good news, good news.
Look
so,
what I found over here laying beside it.
Oh yeah, back off. Oh, Yosemite Sam. That's what it says. It says back off. I don't know if it went on this one. So is that what we're gonna call this old Mercury? Oh, Yosemite? I don't know. We'll see. There he is though, back off. I tell you what, he ain't playing around. We're gonna squirt it, and then we're gonna back off a minute and get in the distributor, and she's gonna crank here in a minute, I can promise you. All right, y'all, we broke the foot feed. I don't know why. There's something holding it back in the back, and actually we broke the foot feed off where it needed to be lubed up. But we're gonna try our best now to dig into this distributor cap and see what she looks like. And she don't look bad, old man. Shouldn't have dumped that down the carburetor spout. But all in all, outside of them points, look at them points, old man. You get points?
Uh-uh.
Why didn't you get points?
Well, you didn't tell me till last night was coming.
She's got points, but they're mighty small.
And I don't them babies.
I don't know if I got any points with me. I don't think I do.
That's what, just stop there and go get a set of wires, points, and guts for this thing. I got a coil, but it's a long one.
Old man is worried about going on and going and getting something. I'm worried about cranking this thing.
You want to file it?
Let's we're gonna file it, and we're gonna put a spark to it, and we got to get juice to it and then to the starter.
We don't have the key to it.
So we really ain't worried about the key, because we can make it run without a key, but we still have a look at them dirt daubers right there. That Barracuda headlight is dirt daubered up. See it?
Yeah.
Hey, they the best welders in the world. All right, y'all, while I was sanding, if you look down in here, while I was sanding, you probably can't see, but right there is a part of the connector. It came off. It rusted right off. So thank goodness I had some bad points inside of my truck. It said potentially bad. So I'm gonna pray that potentially bad means it ain't bad. And so we're gonna drop these points on, which you can tell they're used, but they're a lot better than the ones on it. And then we'll go from there. All right, y'all, we wanted to make sure that we found the perfect battery for this car, and the only way to find the perfect battery is to find one that fits in there perfectly. And this car had an alarm system set on it. I'm gonna explain to you but let's look first at the beautiful battery. Look at there, y'all. That battery fits in there just right, old man. Look at there. It ain't touching. Ain't touching nothing. I'll tell you what, look at there.
45.
So if y'all look at this, we're gonna have to loosen that up and tap it in. But it's got a red ground wire. That's perfect to burn your rig down. You put it on the other side, and I don't hear any sizzling. We don't smell any smoke. Now the reason why is because all the wires are cut in two, so the fire ain't going no more than about 4 inches. But we've got the battery hooked up. We're gonna see in a second if we've got fire going to our distributor, and if it does, then we're gonna see if she'll crank here in just a little bit. All right, y'all, failure number 1 in the 63, right?
Yep.
63 Mercury Comet Custom with a 260 V8 in it. We're using our old new Eugene switch somebody sent us, and we thank y'all for this one. It's kind of an upgraded model, and we didn't know if we were getting proper fire through our solenoid, so we just took it off and did the old method and tried to weld it together here, and at first it wasn't doing anything, and now the starter is turning, but the Bendix is either not touching the flywheel or the starter is just bad.
Bendix ain't kicking in.
Could be the reason it was parked. Could be the reason this rig is sitting here. He started it one last time and got it here, but we're gonna do the old tap method. Old man, I reckon it'd be a good thing to
cut some trees. Yeah,
I reckon we're gonna pull out the chainsaw and cut some of these trees down, and then we'll jack up this corner and see if we can get up under there somehow. I got some tin over here we can lay on and tap that starter and see if we can get that Bendix to start working. And if it does, then we'll start back over where we was at. We assumed the starter would work, but we assumed incorrectly. Old man's got his chainsaw and he's ready to get to work, y'all. Hit it, old man. I told him you ready to work.
They can hear me.
Oh yeah, we ain't worried about hearing. We heard the chainsaw. He probably ain't supposed to be chainsawing either. Don't tell mama.
Can't see that metal down there.
Found it.
That wasn't good. Took my blade off.
Chain came off. Old man don't listen to doctor's orders too well, so he's gonna knock these few down, get low, don't get the body. How about that?
Yep. You ready?
Yep. We tightened up that belt, so that clutch is
tight too.
uh-huh. All right, y'all, this is Mr. Wayne. He lives here where the car is, and we're gonna look and see. The old man got up on, I got up under it and tapped the starter, and we got the Bendix working. So now if we look here, you'll be able to see we're getting fire when we turn it over. She's ticking like crazy. So we're getting fire. So
very fast, but maybe it'll get a little faster.
So now we've got to get a hot wire.
They're going to look at this over the World Wide Web.
And after we get the hot wire,
you're on it too.
So we'll get that and we'll be good to go.
You don't give us permission to put your face worldwide.
See y'all in a minute. Oh, look at this.
This is what Jesus got for his thorns.
Look how
not locust.
Yeah. Woo! Look at them briars on that lemon.
Deers wait till they fall on the ground. They won't pick them off of it.
I imagine they're
This is from Rockdale County.
Yeah.
Out of Car Bottom Swamp leads to the Yellow River.
Yeah.
Over near High Rock.
That's
there's 4 of them here.
Here's one that's about rotten.
That's a lemon. That fell off.
Ground.
Well, I tell you what, this got briars on it. I mean, them some kind of thorns for sure. If Jesus had a crown of them, it wasn't good.
I mean, you look at it. Don't that look more like what he's wearing in Jerusalem than anything I've ever seen?
Yeah. All right, y'all. We got to get some wires. Got to get a hot wire, so we're gonna get that done. We'll see you in a minute. All right, everyone.
It's gonna be gravity feed.
We're gonna go on and stick this, stick the distributor back on. We know we're getting fire. We've got our hot wire. So now we've got to pull our coil wire off because it doesn't have a coil wire on it. And I pulled a coil wire off of pudding. So we're pulling this coil wire off, and then we have one spark plug wire. Number 5 is bad. So we're gonna pull number 5 off, and we'll get number 5 put on, and then we're gonna put some gas in it and see if we can get her to crank.
Here's a hole that they built it into this bank. This was already here. Jasper County's so screwed up. They drawed the property line right here. They don't even know where it is.
Mr. Wayne's showing us this is a tornado shelter.
This is where people run when these big storms come. Look, come on in here. I've showed it up.
Yeah.
See, I'm old framer. I seen the blocks moving.
Yeah. You want to make sure.
And I got on in here and beamed it up. And when it comes to thunderstorm,
you come and got your spot to lay down.
I come sit right here. But now I just keep aluminum.
You got power to it? Did the light come on?
Well.
Oh,
I used to have electricity down here.
Yeah.
But I don't no more. But I put 10 on the top.
Yeah.
And you can see you're totally under the ground.
Yeah.
If you was laying back here and it comes a tornado.
If a tornado comes, this is where I'm coming.
Who's spot deep in the summertime was hot too a bit.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Mr. Wayne's telling us all kind of stuff about what goes on around here. Pretty neat place. Y'all reckon this Comet's gonna run?
Close. I'm sure they're dry rotted by now.
Well, y'all, we're dropping a little fuel down in the vent tube on the carburetor, and then we're gonna drop a little bit in. We know she's barking and arcing, but we don't know if she'll crank. So, you say what year was it? This thing's been sitting here since '95.
That's what
No, it's probably 98, 7, maybe.
Well over 20 years since this rig has run.
24 years.
So let's see if she'll crank for the first time.
The black guy ran from the log.
No, we're getting fire there. We don't really know if the coal is. We know that it's.
It ain't going very fast no more.
On our battery,
it was a fully charged.
Old Man says a fully charged battery, but once again, we ain't got a good battery. All right, y'all, I think we got a better battery. Still got it in hooked up right. I mean, that's the way it's supposed to sit. Hopefully it's gonna turn it over quicker. We're gonna look over here and see if we're getting fire. If we're getting fire, then we're gonna just hope it's getting it everywhere else. That thing wanted to crank. Did you hear it?
Well, baby, want me to do something.
Hold on, take let's.
Screwdriver to put down.
We're gonna take the spark plug tester off because we know it's firing. We're gonna open up the carburetor. We're gonna get a little bit of fuel down to it, and y'all watch. This 260 is about to run. Yeah, so
I don't want to put too much in it.
all right, y'all. So we got everything. We're gonna see if she'll crank up. Let's go. Doggone. My hot wire came off, y'all.
Probably need to choke.
Yeah, we don't want it sucking anything. Now the starter done went. Doggone, now the starter's done.
Tap it again.
Gotta go tap the starter again. All right, you hit it, old man. There it went. It.
I let off.
Oh, God. Wonder if we need to roll the.
You turn the engine one time when it's doing that.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, don't want it to.
That thing will take your fingers off.
Yeah, what
It did
he's.
happen to Chris.
What he's. Hold on.
Well,
Don't.
yeah.
Yeah, watch this.
That's what I do when that purple truck starts doing that. It's just missing the flywheel.
Yeah, see it.
Try that.
No, I think the
That's the
Bendix
Bendix.
itself is bad.
That's the bend.
We want to make sure of that, though.
You gonna take some more?
All right, y'all.
We're going to have wind up popping putting the starter on before we get it to crank.
All right, y'all. We got her starting again, we hope. Oh! We thought we did.
Ain't that a...
That is a booger.
Sometimes they'll do that and they'll finally kick in, but that hadn't shown enough.
Swings weak.
It's dragging that battery down. That's why that wire is so hot over.
Hit it, hit it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did I do with the bottle?
We don't know if she's getting gas.
I don't want it to backslide.
Hit it, hit the foot bead. Here we go, we got it right in my ear.
Might have flooded.
Make sure. Hot wire.
Possibility that all the blood.
Oh, my hot wire. I ain't got my hot wire on, y'all.
That's still flying, hitting.
Yeah, well, it's hitting while the starter's on, but it won't, it
You
won't.
had to move it off the fan. That fan kicked it off.
Yep.
Now you got to put your starter thing
Let's-
back on.
Oh.
Eugene switch.
This is a 1963.
63, yeah.
This motor is
That's all she needed, y'all.
it cranked right there.
Oh.
Ah, that started. Come on, starter.
It's almost one.
It almost runs. Come on, baby.
Before we get out of it, we're going to put a starter on.
It's getting close, y'all. Woo!
You might take a starter apart,
Yeah, we probably could take it off, put it back on, and it'd work every time.
clean it and everything. Tell me how many rats lived in it.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of stuff coming out when it finally turns over. Hit the gas. Oh, she was wanting to run.
That the starter kicked out.
No, I
Oh, you let go.
yeah. All right, we ready?
Yeah.
Oh, don't it. That aggravating starter.
I think we're going to have to spin 2 hours on the starter.
Yep, looks like it.
Because even when the motor starts, it kicks and bends it. Ow! Didn't bite me, but that wire did.
Oh, we need a starter.
I don't put up under that block instead of the roof.
Y'all, if you see there's something made a bed up under here.
Armadillo.
Could be an armadillo. I just hope he ain't still under here. So,
This place is beat up right there.
so we're gonna get our jack. We're gonna get our jack and get something so I can get up under it. And we're gonna get that starter off because I don't think she's ever gonna crank until we get a starter on it. To save time, I should send the old man to go get the starter, and then we can put it back on whenever we get it off. But y'all, we got one bolt out, but that second one ain't coming. I mean, it is on there like, I mean, it is, it's as tight as my belly was after I ate my Christmas dinner. It is it's rough.
Wrench on it.
So we're gonna tap it again and see if we can get it to start enough that we can see if this engine will start. Then we're gonna unloosen the wheels, and if we can get it to flat ground or somewhere like that. It's got a cross member on this 260 that runs around, runs right up under the starter. And I don't know if some of these rat nuts or whatever has got in, and I cannot get a socket over where the bolt is. And Old Man's combing his hair, and thank goodness I ain't got none, because that rat mess just rolled right on off.
I had to comb it out of my hair.
So we're gonna load everything back up, and we're gonna see. Pray, y'all pray for us. This thing will crank. Come on, baby. We need a new starter.
Hit the back of it.
Oh, it'd be nice if it
We got the Old Man down there doing the tap technique.
Sometimes the headers are even worse. Turn the engine manually again.
Yeah, we tried that. I don't know.
Try to cut your fingers off though.
Yeah, we don't want it to do that.
But sometimes, I don't know why.
security cap on the bell housing part. I know that ain't gonna do nothing.
No.
Do nothing. It just ain't coming out, is it?
That Bendix set starter's gone.
That little gear just ain't coming out. That's a good idea. Get it rev up real high one time. Maybe it'll rattle it loose.
I don't know. Yeah.
And stop. Come to a complete stop.
She ain't working. Turn over, baby.
Just don't quite jump in there, does it?
It doesn't. That Bendix ain't one to work. We got to get that starter off. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts to it. And we don't want to do it, but we're gonna have to probably lower the. We're gonna have to lower that exhaust so we can get something to it, so we can get that bottom bolt off. I mean, ain't no other way to it. Ain't no other way to do it, and don't want to, but we got to. Doggone it. But y'all, I want to tell you what now. This starter has given me some kind of. I mean, it's boy, my hand is bleeding like crazy. I'd already cut my hand on a windshield wiper on pudding, and did that in the middle of the week, and it just so happens that it is busted back open. But the top bolt on this 260 starter, it's got a cross member that goes under. I can't get that top bolt out to save my life. I can do it to save my life, but I just sent the Old Man away. Mr. Wayne is left. He's gone back up to the house. Maybe he's left too. It's a one-man job, and I'm having to pray over it and hold my mouth right. Hopefully I'm turning it. I don't know if I'm stripping the bolt or turning the bolt, but good Lord, something's happening. And hopefully the next picture y'all see, y'all gonna see me holding up that starter like it was the World Series trophy, or maybe like the national championship trophy that Stetson Bennett's gonna hold up. Go Dogs. So I'm gonna get back to it. Y'all pray for me. Y'all ever work 2 hours trying to get one bolt out? Woo, it'll make you upset now. I mean, that light is shining some kind of bright on me now. But y'all know that feeling you get whenever you work 2 hours on one bolt and you finally get it to break loose? Woo, I'm so happy. I'm gonna finally got it off. Praise God, from whom all blessings flow. So I'm getting this starter out. Hopefully the Old Man will be back about 2 minutes from now, and it'll go back on slick as a whistle. We'll crank this Comet. I'm just satisfied we got the starter off. Actually, just one bolt off the starter made my day. All right, y'all, here is the old, obviously, and here's the new. But if you turn it over right here, this right here was my death nail. I mean, you could not, and look what it did here. They kind of gave it a little bit more.
Oh, you feed it in this way, this on this one.
No,
Yeah, you do, because the threads is on here.
Well, it ain't no hole in the back. There ain't no hole. Uh-oh. Maybe that was...
Yeah, you can see the hole on the back.
There is no hole that goes through it.
Yeah, I think so. The threads is on the back.
Old Man says they came up with a better idea here. If they did, that was a good idea. If they made it where it goes this way, because when the bolt went in this way, you couldn't get to it.
I could see the thread. I could see the hole in the threads on this.
Oh, well, that's good if that's the case, because if we can
thread it through there and into there. That's how it is.
That would be
I ain't
good.
guaranteeing it.
No, he ain't guaranteeing it, but you know what I'm guaranteeing? If this starter right here don't work, we're gonna drag this joker home. We're gonna come along it up on. We ain't gonna worry nothing else. Take it off before returning. So all right, y'all. All right, y'all. We had to put the old nose on the new one, and it'll work. But on one, we thought it was a good idea, but then we couldn't get the bolt started because we had to drill out either one side in the car or drill out one side in the neck of the starter. And we didn't have what we needed to make that happen. So what we did is we just took the old nose off, put it on the new starter. We're gonna pray it works. So we got the starter on, got the new starter on. It took forever, but let's come in here. We took the top of the carburetor off, took the float out. She's a little dirty down in there, but for sitting for as long as she has, I'll take it. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put the float back on. We're gonna fill her up, make sure the float floats, and if it does, then we'll try to crank her again. Well, y'all reckon this will start? We got a new starter on it. We got fuel in the carburetor. I mean, I don't know what we need to do other than hit the start. Let's give it boogie. Just a little bit. Hold it about halfway.
Open.
Yep.
Like it. We're blowing some dirt towards it.
Yeah, she's a runner. I don't know if our accelerator pump's probably not working.
No, I know it ain't.
She'll run, old man.
Should we try to make it work?
She's a runner.
Did you put any under the float?
Yeah, I did. I filled it up.
Filled it up. But that pump might.
You ready?
Think we'll bust the diaphragm?
No, it won't.
It won't.
No, the diaphragm's either gonna break or it ain't. It ain't working. All right, let's go. You ready?
Yeah.
Check the oil in it too.
Yeah, we already checked the oil. Yeah, it's got oil.
It got no water in it, but we ain't gonna run it long.
Is it the floats, y'all? Is it not getting fuel through the carburetor or what? But all we know is she's running for a second. We may have to take the floats out or take the. No, that ain't gonna do it.
No, I just want to free up this.
Oh.
For some reason, it ain't pumping.
It sounds. Well, it ain't pumping because the accelerator pump is hard as a brick.
Diaphragm.
Yeah, the diaphragm inside. See? Move your hand, move. Now go. See it pump then. It's pumping now.
You see some gas.
See, it ain't
you ready?
It ain't doing it with this. So.
Yeah, because you ain't pushing this because it's hard.
I know. Yeah. So that springing all down in there.
No, it's just the pedal. The pedal is hard. The diaphragm itself is hard. All right.
Oh, that sounds pretty good. Right
She's holding idle for a second.
It up.
Give it a little. Get it. Yep, it's leaking.
Oh, bad leak.
You want to hit the button, Wayne? What's your name?
Wayne.
Wayne, I thought you hit the button.
Wayne Wheeler.
Wayne Wheeler. We Wheeler boys too. Hit it, Wayne. Oh, I gotta get gas. I gotta get some gas. Wayne, hit that button.
You want me to open it up?
Yeah, hit the button. Hit it, she should.
Open, rev it up.
Yeah.
Dirt. All that dirt.
All right, let
That ain't good for all that dirt.
Yeah.
I just got my finger in here, so that's a little more normal. I'm getting close though.
Well, yeah. Jets ain't working in the carburetor.
We got to rebuild that. We got to put a new one of these where the pump.
Well, that ain't the issue. It's
I don't know what that is.
yeah, that's just
the
hold it when it.
This one didn't have no pollution. I don't even know if it has seat belts. Does this car have seat belts?
And probably not. The seatbelt was your mama sticking her hand out and clotheslining you when she was holding on to you.
There's no 56, there ain't no seat belt.
She's a runner, y'all. This 1963 Mercury Comet will flat out run. I'm gonna take the jets out the bottom of the carburetor and see if we can kind of blow through there and get it where it'll run off the carburetor. And if it will, then we're gonna get the brakes unstuck, wheels unstuck. We got a lot of work to do. All right, y'all, we're doing a little bit of playing around with the carburetor and making sure we got gas to it. So let's see if she'll run. Give it a little gas, old man.
Okay, correct.
Let it on. She's running all by her lonesome, y'all.
Our steering ain't even singing.
Yeah.
Of course, we ain't trying to turn it either.
we don't have a perfect carburetor, but I think we got enough in it that we maybe that we can make her make it go.
Yeah.
And so we've got to jack up these wheels and get these wheels unstuck.
They quit making stuff where
We got all kind of stuff to do. This is dangerous. We've got a lot of pressure right there on this. It's trying to pull this drum off. And I'm telling you what, we got a socket for it. And man, this is some kind of butter. Whew, there she went.
Put your knuckle buster up.
I put it on it. I've already got it.
You got it on the tailgate.
It splattered all over. There we go, folks. Came off fairly easily after it finally popped around this. That was what was catching. So all we're doing, because we're in a hurry, is we're just throwing all our brake parts in here. And when we get all those up, then we'll slap it back on. And after we get it slapped back on, we'll go to the other side. Hoping to get this car to the old man's house tonight. And we got about 40 minutes of daylight. Y'all, she don't look half bad with pumped up tires. I'm telling you what, I don't know if it's yellow or white. That China Bear tree's kind of got it a little yellow. But what you think, old man? We got 2 tires on it.
Yeah. Looking halfway better.
Yeah.
It done hurt the motor run too.
Yeah, man. Boy.
Quiet it is.
Quiet.
Yeah, I thought the motor was pretty quiet.
Yeah, it was pretty quiet.
That means the muffler was good.
Mama, look, the old man's working on working with his
A good hand.
with a good hand. He's getting he said he can at least jack it up. We got a long ways to go, man. A short time to get there. So he's gonna jack it up. We're gonna get this wheel off, get the drum off, get the wheel off and the drum off, and then we're gonna see if we can put it in gear. I don't know if it's gonna run long enough to do that. What you reckon?
I don't know either.
If the wind blows, it's gone.
Yeah. We're going to see if it'll start, and if it starts, I'm gonna have all this over to the side here.
I'm gonna get the. I can't stop it now.
And we're just gonna see. We're gonna let it run a second, let it pump up, and then put it in gear.
And you want this hot wire over yonder where you can get to it.
I will do that. Go ahead.
I'd watch that other one around the fan.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, that one.
All right. Yeah.
All right, y'all. We're gonna see if she'll crank. Come on, baby. We'll put it in gear. It might be out of gas. Out of gas, probably. Put it in gear.
You flood, that's what it is.
It went into gear.
Give it some problems. You had to come out of the hole.
Yeah.
It's,
Is your back wheels in a hole still?
All right, I'm gonna do that and get it out. Is there a spinning? You know what it is? You know what's hung up?
That tire ain't locked. It's in that hole.
No, it's running up on this piece of wood right here. They won't let it go over. Seems to me
Now
like-
he's saying the wheel's locked up, but I think it's just tight in this hole.
No, it moved a pretty good bit.
Is it spinning the tire back here, y'all?
I bet it was fixing to come out.
Yeah. Well, let's keep
Oh,
going.
I'm just afraid it's gonna hit you. I'm gonna go up in the woods before it hits your
I
truck.
tell you what, just go back a little bit and then take off.
Go. Put it in gear. Ah. Doggone it.
You don't have
You.
He's the only one that can shoot it.
Yeah. Let me get some more gas.
to. Actually, I believe
You
it.
know when it was running, the generator knocked, and the light went out.
I'm sure it did.
That means
Probably,
the op generator's working.
probably if you'll go back about 6 inches backwards first and let him goose it, I believe it'll come on out. Because it's getting right to the top of the hole, and that's where it's getting on.
Yeah.
Truck tire's locked, but I hope it ain't.
Well, he wouldn't let me take the brakes off this one. All right.
What you want me to do? Go back or forward?
I want you to put it in gear.
Forward?
Forward gear. After it cranks. You got it in gear?
Yeah, you ain't told me yet.
When I crank it up, I want you to put it in gear.
I thought you was letting it out on me. You quit.
Yep.
You tell me gear and I'll go.
Gear? Well, nah. Might be out of gas.
Both.
Yep, Bo's probably out of gas.
Could be flooded.
Completely empty, ain't it?
Yep. Think the bowl's empty. We'll be back in a second.
Try that thing right there.
He's got
Yeah.
fire the points or something on out or something.
Maybe. It's either flooded or no fire, one or the other.
That coil could have went out shortly.
Well, doggone.
What we're gonna do, put the tester on it or try to get it over here and winch it up?
Get the tester right quick.
Let's do this thing.
Yeah, y'all can back that thing down here and put
Yeah.
it, drag it up on there.
Yeah, we could. It'd be.
Y'all can get it next time. It don't matter. It's sure gonna be here. Fury my brother's getting is it got left-handed nuts on one side of the car on the
Yep.
wheels.
Yeah. All Plymouths do.
Okay.
Dodge.
Yeah,
I broke them off before.
they
I didn't
they
know.
turn the wrong way is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Left-handed,
They got left-handed threads.
On
I
the-
have broke one off.
and
I
that's the
figured out
passenger
that-
side of the car.
And on the, if you look at the lug nut, it's got an L on them. What? Oh, you burnt something up.
I,
Nut, it's got an L on them. What? Oh, you burnt something up.
I'm there.
Burnt that
That was
part.
that wire. That was your wire down there on the bottom. I bet that wire is drowning out. See it right down there?
Uh-huh.
Did it burn it out?
Not that wire, the other one.
Let's see.
That's why we ain't getting fire.
That wire ignited down there.
Going into the
See that little
distributor.
black wire? somewhere?
Oh, yeah.
I think it fried it.
Ooh, I see what it's doing. It's,
Ooh, ooh.
You put it on the wrong side.
no, it's all, they're straight up and down. And I think this wire has
Round it out.
got bad. Yep. We'll see how it is. I mean, it just barely can.
So that wire was almost burnt. That's why it wouldn't get no fire. Oh, it'll burn you now. That thing's hot. It'll get hot.
Maybe burnt half now.
Whew.
That's raw there.
All right, y'all, we're gonna load the car up and get it home. We know that it runs. We've got it running before. We got it moving a little bit ago, but we can't get it moving anymore. All right, y'all, it's probably low light in here, but I do want to tell you I'm breaking in here at the end. It's dark outside. I'm back at my shop, back at my garage. And boy, that car wore me out today. The old man being down one limb has made it tough for me. But let me tell you what happened on the way home. The old man had the hood strapped down, so he thought. Well, going about 50, it flew up. Didn't bust the windshield, praise the Lord, but it did rip our hood all to pieces. If you notice, the front bumper, the grill, and the hood was already bent, so we're not out much, so we do need that. But what y'all think we ought to do to this rig? Of course, I want to get her running. I know I need to rebuild the carburetor. I know we got to get fire back to it. I think we'll have a running car. I know we need brakes, but I want to wash it on the channel. I want to see if that yellow color will come out and get all that grime off of it. So we're going to do that. We pray. If you're interested in that, let us know. I think this car wasn't used all that much. I think it's going to be a good ride. But we've had a jam up good time for myself, for the old man, for Mr. Wayne. We had a good time. We thank y'all so very much for watching. Hopefully we have earned your subscription. If you have, we'd appreciate you having me along for the journey, because we got a bug and 2 square bodies we got to look at before long. Thank y'all for watching. Without any further ado, we always say deuces. May God bless. Hey, we want to thank y'all again for watching this video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you can do so by clicking this button down below, or you can watch a video that may be suited for you or a recent upload here down below. So once again, we thank you for watching. Deuces. May God bless.